Right then, here you are. This is your 2Ks to go marker right now. So they're going to bounce into a little bit of a rise. So it comes up here, gets over to a gentle peak, a chapeau melon, a bowler hat. Over the top they'll go, and then they dip down into a vale, and from that moment on they don't really stop climbing. There is a little downhill section, sort of a false flat really, with only about, which takes us to about 600 meters to go, and then they kick up to that 10% at the line, and then the crest. Got the idea? Good. 38 seconds only for this, guys, and I think if they'd have worked better together, they would have been in with a shout today, but it's gone from their grasp here, Steve.
Yeah, like you say, Johannesson before was asking EF why they didn't sort of commit one rider, which is, it's a good question to ask. Of course, they don't need to do that, but you do wonder if both the teams with two riders, if they'd have committed, would they be playing for the victory now?
Well, I think they certainly have an option on it, but yeah, it's a question of who you fear, who's around you, I guess.
It's still not done. It's still not done, yeah. Guillaume Martin attacking now with Johannesson in the wheel and Van Wilder behind.
Well, Tobias Johannesson can basically sprint up this this final climb, to be honest. Let's see how he takes it on, shall we? And they're arguing about shared duty. 30 seconds is all they've got, 1,200 meters. This could be closer than we think, you know, Steve.
It is, because these two aren't working well at all. They've stopped.
They have. They're cat and mousing, and when that happens, sometimes the cat gets you. Let's wait and see. Here we are. There's your kilometre to go. Your Flamme Rouge straight in. Arrieta just adjusting himself in his own seat. Don't know whether to trust that 31 seconds or not. They can see them. They'll be screaming up what is a pretty straight road. Then they'll turn out of sight, but not out of mind right here. This is the flattish section I was telling you about. It actually does, bizarrely, just jink downhill in a short while as well. You can see the car up ahead. That will suddenly go down into a little diplet, and these guys are going to be into that. Axel Laurence flicks the elbow out. Absolutely no chance of me coming through, said Igor Arrieta. Meanwhile, only 22 seconds with 800 meters to go. These guys. So let's see. It would take somebody exponentially quick at a moment like this to actually wind them in. I think they've still got it here, but let's see. If they keep doing this, Steve, they're going to be in trouble.
I know. It's not the time to hesitate now, but on the other hand, what can you do if Arrieta's just sat there in the wheel?
Yeah, exactly. Arrieta's playing a long game. This may well be that he's an anchor on Axel Laurence, who's in with the orange shoulders. Laurence takes another check. He believes that Arrieta on the climb is possibly going to have the edge on him, but let's wait and see. 18 seconds back to these guys with just over 500 meters remaining. They've stripped it out, which suggests it was possibly lacking a bit of accuracy. Let's wait and see. Still, they can't take the bait out the saddle, which he's given to doing, Axel Laurence. He rounds this, and we're on the climb. Now, this is where Arrieta might have an advantage. Here we go. 300 meters to go. This ramps at 10%. That car needs to get out of there. He's still on the phone. He's going to get a fine for that. Meanwhile, picks up Arrieta. He goes round Axel Laurence. Arrieta's driving it home. 300 meters to go. Here comes everybody else. Elan van Wilder's on the case as well. As Axel Laurence, can he get into an aero pocket and just get round his man? Can't do it for the time being, but here is the bend. It's not the finish line just yet. Space opening up, a little bit of vision. Now, finally, they'll get to the top. And if Laurence can stay with him, he should have the kick for the line. But what about everybody else? We'll wait and see that in a moment. They're just about to complete. Here we go. Arrieta just starting to tie up. This is where Laurence is going to have an advantage. As soon as it flans out, he's going to come around him. There it is, his kind of terrain, his kind of day. And Axel Laurence is going to make this pay. Arrieta couldn't have done anything differently there. Laurence, amazing, fabulous. He just garnered his resources perfectly and spent them wisely at the end. Super work by him. Igor Arrieta will vault up the overall classification. Tesfazion looks like he's going to cross the line next, and he does so. Third on the day, gets 4 bonus seconds. Just behind him, Elan van Wilder, and then indeed comes Tobias Johannesson, and indeed the rest of our breakaway. And it won't be long before we get our peloton coming through as well, Steve. What an amazing day that was, and a tighter finish than I thought it would be at the end.
Yeah, no, it all came back together, didn't it? And it was kept us guessing till the last moments there. You see the bunch and Sexas leading the bunch in now at the moment on this steep ramp with Romo in the wheel, Lipovic. The sixth took the sprint there behind with Tullet.